Welcome back to episode 8 of The Sunny Views. I'm your host, Sophia, and today I'm joined by
Jennifer,
Axel,
and Hortense.
And today we're going to be discussing conspiracy theories. Now, I think most conspiracy theories are rubbish. But why do you think people believe in conspiracy theories?
mostly because they're interesting, to be honest.
Yeah, they're interesting, and it's like sometimes in my opinion, sometimes they actually do make sense. So I think it's like kind of mind-blowing. And you're like, whoa, maybe there's like actually something else.
and like when you're bored, I just put on like videos and watch it about theories.
But they can be kind of scary sometimes, right? Like I've seen people make conspiracy theories about like crime cases, and then that ends up like throwing off the whole thing. Like they're saying, oh, the husband killed her, but then actually the husband's like didn't kill her, and he's just been looking for her, and she just went missing.
But even if you know it's not true, I feel like they're really catchy and you just get hooked on them really easily because you get things and you get suspense. And on YouTube, most videos have like really suspense music as well with it.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
But it's also, I agree on the fact that it's kind of scary. Because yesterday I was watching some of them, like short TikToks video about them. And there's some like really crazy one about like how Earth, there's like a hole in the middle of the Earth and everything. And I'm like, wait. So yeah, sometimes they can be scary and maybe like over the top. So
Yeah. Are there any conspiracy theories that you fully believe in?
there's many.
Okay, I'm going to start with one. So I think that, you know when you see celebrities' baby names and they just have like the dumbest names ever, and like
That's true.
there's just be like a random name. I think that that's not the child's actual name and they're just protecting their identity by giving them a fake name. I think because there's no way all these celebrities are giving their kids like names like Apple Bapple or whatever.
Or like have you seen Elon
Yeah,
Musk's
I think
child
Elon
name?
Musk has actually named his child that because he
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
Elon Musk.
It's
like
like some
X
weird-
Ash A12.
What?
Yeah, he named it after like a component on his rocket, on his new rocket or something like that. Because he was really proud of it. So
Just like Ash for short.
Yeah, I don't know. That can be like a thing. I never really like heard of it, but now you're saying it, it's true that there's really weird names, and yeah, that's probably it. Because I know I think it's Beyonce's daughter is called Blue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what kind of
but
name
it's
is
Blue Ivy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
It's
think
like-
they probably have like a middle name or something.
Yeah.
But they don't like, they're not named like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they have like two names, and like for example, like the like daughter that's called Blue, she probably is like called Blue, but then an actual like name after it, and like in real life they use the second name
Or
the
like
middle
in
name.
real life her name is like, I don't know, Stephanie, but then they just call her Ivy Blue online to like,
Yeah, that's-
or like Blue Ivy
yeah, that
online
could
to
be
like
a
protect
thing.
her identity.
Blue's a good name. I feel like it's a good name.
Yeah, but it's a
You shouldn't
Yeah.
hate on Blue.
Is there any conspiracy theories that you guys think, like off the top of your heads?
I don't believe about Area 51.
No?
I don't
me
believe
neither.
yeah, so,
Because that
It's
was
just a
going to be one of my
regular
questions.
military base.
Well, are aliens real then? If they're not in Area 51, do they exist?
We just
anywhere?
don't know they exist. We haven't found them yet. Because think about it, like there's none in our solar system and we don't really have the technology available to actually profoundly look into other systems, planets and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if there's water, there's life, but we don't really know if that's really true.
But I think if aliens exist, it's not going to be like some green monster
Yeah,
that like with like a
No.
high civilized society. I think it would probably just be like a small cell somewhere.
Yeah, like there's just
that's
like
alive.
the chances of that aliens actually look how we imagine them to be like are just really slim. I don't
Yeah.
think that.
yeah, but I do believe there's like life out there,
Mm-hmm.
and like we call them alien for some reasons. I'm not sure why, but like there must be something that's trying to maybe reach us or something. I don't know.
No, there's probably civilizations because I think that we actually made ourselves to, like we did it without really trying. We just became a civilization. I feel like other life forms could do that just by evolving.
Maybe.
But I also think that like in like the universe, like Earth, like us, we're like the dumber ones. Because I feel I've seen TikToks about it, but I also think that aliens are like much more developed. Like they know we exist, or like
They just don't
Other
want to contact us yet.
yeah, probably or something like
Yeah,
that.
I saw things like that. Saying
I think
that
they
too.
have, but just governments don't say it.
I don't agree
No,
with
I
any
don't
of that.
believe that.
I don't
Maybe
know.
they
I
have,
just don't
not.
think that like civilized aliens could exist. I feel like we would have found some evidence of that. Maybe.
But we do have some like things like, well, that's really like subjective. But like, there's like videos of things we can see in the sky and everything. Like we're not like it's the chances are really low, but like there's still things that we can't really explain.
But have you seen like this map of alien sightings in the world? And if you look, it's like 1 or 2 like everywhere. In like Africa, there's a couple, and then America is just like entirely covered. America is like entirely covered with like alien sightings, and also UK entirely covered with alien sightings, because I don't think they're real. I think people are just making them up. Like you see something in the sky and then you're like, oh, must be an alien.
Yeah, I think they're exaggerating it.
It's just a bird.
Yeah. Or they want clout or something. Do you guys think the moon landing was fake?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know about this
here
one.
we go.
Oh.
No, like, I think it's probably true that there's like we went on the moon,
Mm-hmm.
but like, yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird because once again I saw videos of people saying like the uniform and everything didn't correspond to like the footprints.
Oh yeah.
On the picture of like us walking on the moon, and it's like what? So like I don't know, like I think we did go on the moon, but it's like then why is there like pictures of like astronaut things like clothes, and they don't correspond to the like footprints?
But we haven't been on the moon just once though. We've been on, like many people don't know, we've been on the moon like a couple more times. Like
Yeah, but we haven't
5,
been on the
6,
moon.
7 times we've been on the moon.
We haven't been on the moon in a long time though.
Yeah,
I'm
Elon,
not
that's
sure
what
why.
Elon Musk wants to do it again. That's why. But that was like 2 years ago, I think.
And also
Yeah.
why does the flag? I heard something about the
Oh
flag.
yeah, me too.
Why is it
That
like it's standing when it should be like not standing?
Because there's a pole holding it like above, you know, like it's, and then there's, you know.
This is a podcast. Try and use your words.
Oh yeah, you know, like how there's a pole,
Yeah,
and then
the
there's
pole.
another horizontal pole holding it. That's what they said. The flag. About
Yeah,
the flag.
yeah, that makes
I mean, it
sense.
makes sense as well. But if there's no gravity, why would it fall as well?
Yeah, that's true.
But there is some gravity.
Well, yeah, but it's like so much less than on Earth. You can just jump and you go really high.
Yeah. It would be cool to go on the moon. Do you think the Earth is flat or round?
No,
It's definitely flat.
no, it's not flat. Like,
Yeah. Or like
we
any
have
other shape.
satellites and everything
What
that
if they were
shows
fake?
that the that's just for
That's
me.
just dumb.
yeah, for me that doesn't work.
Well, no, like you haven't seen like the end of the world movies where like it's the Earth all horizontal and you see like the waterfalls going down on the edges of the Earth and ships going down and exploding.
Yeah.
And when planes get there.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
the ice wall. Do you know about the ice
Yeah,
wall?
I heard about the ice. I was just
conspiracy
about to say,
theories about that.
there's like a wall of ice going around
And then
the
there's
world.
other civilizations
and then there's other lands outside.
But for some reason, I actually do believe that one. For some
Really?
reason, no, I don't believe it, but like I find it really interesting. I find like I wish it could be true. It's so interesting. Like the world is,
Yeah.
we know everything about the world now, apart like from the depths of the ocean. But it's so boring now. Like there's nothing
Yeah.
to learn about
Okay.
on land. I wish there were like new people, like new like species to come in, so it wouldn't be.
I mean, there's
it'd be,
always
like,
new
boring.
species. I think like a new species of butterfly was found in
No,
China.
but like of humans, you know.
Something
Species of humans?
interesting.
Yeah, like I don't know. I feel like it's a bit boring now.
I mean, there's some like uncontacted Amazonian tribes in the world. So you could find out about them.
Oh, we could go say hi.
When they'd probably attack you. Is climate change real?
Yeah.
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 Mr. Smith said so. So yeah.
You were quite slow with the answer. I was getting
No,
worried.
yeah, it's real. It's obviously real. We can feel it here in Spain.
Like
Yeah,
obviously
definitely.
there's some human causes, but like
Mostly human.
Yeah,
This
most
wouldn't
human.
happen on its own.
Mhm.
Like especially that it happened in over less than 100 years. So like here in Spain, like summers, I remember were like because I growing up here, summers were not this warm. And in November, like I would be already wearing a puffer jacket, and now I'm just wearing a hoodie, and sometimes just a t-shirt. Like it's 25 degrees outside in November. It usually when I was like 5-6 years old, it was usually like 10 degrees.
Yeah, and then you see like a lot less snow in the world as well. Like for example, I know in the UK, well, when I was younger, it would like not snow that much. But no, when I was like really young, like it would snow sometimes. But then as I got older, it barely ever snowed, and it would only snow like once randomly, like in the year. But then if you look like many years before, it would have snowed like every winter. Or like my dad also says that the first time it didn't snow in winter in Slovakia was when he was 15 years old. So you can really see the effects of climate change.
I've also seen it because when I was a kid, it used to snow like a lot where I used to live, but then it just stopped snowing. And like the past maybe 3 years, it snowed randomly in April, like just for one day, and then
I've never seen snow. Like I've just been here my whole life. I've never ever seen snow. Like apart, like when you see the mountains from the geography class window, you can see it's snow. Apart from that, I've never seen snow. I've never touched snow. I don't know what it feels like.
But it's also so weird because
apart from ice, like in the.
It's also crazy because for example, in France right now, it hasn't been snowing for maybe 5 years in actual city centers, and now in Paris and in other big cities, it's just snowing, but actually snow, not thin snow that will just disappear in one day, snow that stays there. And it's really weird because here, in Spain, we're just in hoodies in November, end of November. So yeah.
Do you think that any celebrities have faked their deaths? Because you always see those conspiracy theories being
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I was about to say Michael Jackson definitely faked his death.
No, I don't think he faked it, but people have many reasons to why he did.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, why would he fake his death?
Some people say that some guy shot him through a cushion in the hospital, which is obviously not true. Some people say he overdosed himself. He pulled the own plug on him, but no, I don't really know. It was during surgery as well. I think that it was either the surgeon that purposefully made a mistake during the surgery, or that he faked his death.
No, I watched a video about that. It was that. Oh wait, no. He had. I'm not say vitiligo.
Oh yeah, the skin thing.
Yeah, so he took medication for it, and then he got an overdose from it. The doctor, the nurse who took care of him gave too much, and he passed
He didn't
away.
have vitiligo. I don't think he had vitiligo. He just had a condition, a mental condition where he wanted to be whiter, so he took some pills. Because Michael Jackson was black when he was younger.
No way.
Yeah.
He just took pills to be whiter. He just didn't, and he got loads
I think
of
he did have the skin condition.
No,
He did have it.
No, he genuinely didn't.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes.
No.
110% he had.
120% he didn't.
I don't know, but yeah, if we get into Michael Jackson, there's also theories about celebrities and how some celebrities kill other people and everything, which is
they're in occults and stuff.
yeah, and with the devil or something.
Who's gonna say it? P. Diddy.
Yeah, well,
We're all thinking about it.
yeah.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah.
So
What
yeah,
do you
so
guys think
then
about P. Diddy? About all the whole thing, do you think it's true?
I don't think it's true.
I think it's true.
I think it's true.
100% true.
I don't think it's
But
true.
maybe some stuff about how Beyonce kills people that are more successful than her. Maybe that's a bit
Who has she
too much.
supposedly killed?
Does Beyonce actually know?
She's
Oops.
yeah, I think that's just too much.
Yeah.
But the thing about the P. Diddy's
yeah.
parties and everything, that is real. And
Yeah,
with Justin Bieber and everything, that's
I mean,
real.
you've seen the photos about it, but
Exactly,
the
there's
killings
photos.
and that, I don't think
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
And then,
But I mean, how would you explain the fact that they found a tunnel under P. Diddy's house?
Is that actually true?
but no, I don't think
Yeah.
that's true.
But
Is that
didn't the
true?
police actually confirm it or something?
I haven't.
Wasn't it on the news or something? I don't know. I'm not sure.
I don't think you should believe every about news. I don't
obviously.
think we should believe everything we see on the news. Even if it's the BBC who
Okay.
or La Uno.
Do you think that Princess Diana's death was actually an accident, or was she some plot by the Queen or the royal family to get
I
rid
don't
of her?
really know much about Diana's death. I find it really interesting, but I don't know why would it be a plot? What was on about her?
Because the ambulance, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but
It took a long time to get there.
yeah, it took 30 minutes, an hour to get
It
there.
was the center of Paris.
Yeah,
At night, especially when there's loads of cars.
Yeah, but also it was Princess Diana.
Yeah, Princess Diana.
Did they mention it's Princess Diana?
Oh, probably.
But wouldn't there have been many people in the traffic anyways?
Yeah, apparently it
Or
was in
did they
the tunnel where
close
there was no
down?
cameras
I think it
as
was in
well.
a tunnel,
It was in
yeah.
the part where there was no cameras. That's
Yeah, no
the only
cameras.
thing I know about
But
it.
didn't she die on impact?
She died of blood loss?
I don't think so. Yeah, I think she died of blood loss.
I don't
Why
know
would it
much
be a
about
plot though?
that.
I don't understand. I don't really know
Because
much about this one.
she was hated by the whole
Why?
family.
She was so nice.
Because she
What
was
did she
her,
do?
she didn't
She was
follow
so nice to
She
their
didn't,
everyone.
she didn't follow their rules.
Was she really part of the family, or did she enter the family by marriage?
She was married to Prince Charles, who's
the king now.
Yeah, the king now.
Oh,
But then he was cheating on her the whole time with Camilla,
Yeah.
who's the queen now.
Camilla.
Camilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
The queen now.
But
She's
I
the
don't
queen
even.
now.
I don't know either.
It was Charles's wife, basically.
Yeah.
Charles.
Yeah, because he was in love with her. But okay, I don't know if this is true. This is what I know from
Maybe
The Crown.
Charles killed her.
I watched
Yeah,
The
The
Crown, and this is
Crown.
what I got from it. But Charles was like in love with Camilla, but they couldn't be together because she was married to someone else or something. And then so he married Diana, and he like kind of loved her, but he was in love with Camilla, and his family didn't want him to be with Camilla. But then he married Diana, and then Diana had some like mental issues because the marriage was like really bad.
Yeah, he didn't
and then
treat
they
her
ended up
right,
divorcing.
apparently.
Yeah, he didn't treat her right. And they ended up like divorcing, and
She was loved by many in the
yeah,
world.
like everyone loved her, but the royal family didn't love her because she like you always saw like Princess
the
Diana
stepdaughter.
breaks this royal tradition by doing this, and
Yeah, it's like stepdaughter, you know, like no one really likes the stepdaughter or like the stepson.
I don't know where are you getting this information?
Like I don't know, it's like, you know, like something. You
Oh,
know,
like,
in
no,
the
you mean,
movies,
like, in
like, in the
general?
movie, like in general in the movies,
Like
like it's like the
Cinderella.
stepdaughter finds it
Yeah.
hard to adapt to the family.
So she's kind of like Cinderella.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Do you think that COVID was a bioweapon by the government to control the population or just tests out
Yes,
weapons?
and it miserably failed. I actually do believe that.
I don't
Because
think
it didn't
so.
really do it put any significant indent in the world population. Yes, it caused millions of deaths, but millions, like 80 million. Imagine 80 million deaths
It's quite a lot.
compared to 8 billion people. Like
That's
nothing.
everyone.
But that's like no 80 million deaths compared to 8
8
billion. That's like nothing. That's like nothing. That's
yeah,
like
I guess,
that's
but
like
it's still
1%.
like a lot.
that's literally 1%.
It's a lot, but like at the same time, it's not that much compared to the whole.
Yeah, it's just
Because you-
1%. You know, you kill 80 million people out of 8 billion, more like close to 9 billion now. That's like nothing. I think it
Yeah.
just miserably failed.
You think it's a failed government experiment?
Yeah,
I think it just happened naturally.
Same.
Some people were saying during quarantine, at least here in Spain, loads of people were going, "Oh, it's a terrorist bioweapon by ISIS or whatsoever," and I got so scared. I remember I was 11. I was like, "What? Are we all gonna die?"
But also there's like the whole story about the vaccine. Like how, I don't know if it's the same in like Spain and other countries, but like for example in France, there's this whole like things about how like the vaccine supposedly was something bad and you shouldn't get it. And I have like loads of like, well like not loads, but like I have a friend and like some cousins that didn't get it because they truly believe that like in a few years time it's gonna affect us in some ways, or we're gonna die from it, or it's gonna like develop some like new bacteria inside us or
Oh my
something.
god.
But yeah, I don't think that's true. Like I got
No.
the vaccine and everything, and like nothing happened to me yet. So I don't think that's true. But I don't know. Some people believe
Yeah,
that.
I got the vaccine as well, but I remember when we were getting like, I don't know if we were doing that vaccine at my school, if there was something else was going on, but there were protesters like outside my school, and I remember like hearing like everyone ran to the window, and there were just some parents with like one of those like microphones, like screaming that like COVID, you shouldn't get the COVID vaccine because it's bad for you, and like they were protesting, and it was just so funny.
I know.
Yeah, it must have been really embarrassing
Do you
for that to be your
do you
dad.
believe it? Like in the US, they say vaccines cause autism. Do you believe that? Have you heard about it?
Yeah, I've heard about it, but that's such rubbish.
Do you believe it?
No.
It's obviously wrong.
Yeah.
But it's really funny. It's like it just shows like, you know, so some people are just really stupid.
Yeah. But do you think that some like pharmaceutical companies are hiding cures so that you keep buying their medicine? to
Oh,
get
about
money?
the cancer cure. You know, apparently this guy found the cure to cancer.
Oh yeah, and then
But,
the,
like,
the
the
government got
government
rid of
just
him.
Didn't
Yeah.
they kill him?
Yeah,
or
like
something?
apparently he
What?
killed himself or he drowned or something in the lake, but nah, it really was the
Yeah,
government.
and apparently they don't want to like make it public, like the cancer treatment or something, because like the
It's not a treatment. It's like a cure, like a
Yeah,
full-on
cure.
surgery plan. I think.
yeah, because the
Just
other
takes out.
things like I don't know how we say it.
Chemotherapy.
Yeah, chemotherapy. Like government and like hospital and everyone gets more money from it than if they had like a, I don't know.
But that would
I don't
be
really
in the
know
US
about
where
that.
healthcare is.
Yeah, like I was gonna say, I think that only really applies to the US because like where, for example, in the UK you've got the NHS, and if this costs more money for the NHS, that's like a bad thing. They'd want to get people
Oh.
cured fast. But in the US, it like makes sense.
want
that
people
they
sick.
Want to,
Like,
yeah,
to
in the
get the
US they
money.
want people sick.
Yeah, that's why, like, in the US, like, here, a throat also, like, I remember having a throat ulcer in summer. It cost me, like, my parents, like, 10 euros, 12, 20 euros for medicine. In the US, it costs you, like 1.2k for just
Oh
a
yeah,
throat
that's true.
ulcer.
Because
Yeah.
in the US you have to
Just
pay
a
for
throat
your
infection, like 1.2k out of pocket.
Yeah, and then you see like people not wanting to go to the hospital, not wanting to get an ambulance for like a broken leg because they can't afford to.
Yeah, it's just like, Mom,
Yeah.
I have a broken leg. I'm crying my eyes out. Take me to the hospital.
Yeah.
And have you also seen the thing like they put a lot of like chemicals in food to make you sick?
Oh, I didn't see
I
that.
haven't seen that
Like,
one.
I don't know if it's true, but I've seen.
I mean, there's definitely
like, I heard
chemicals in
stuff
American
about-
food.
Yeah, like they put a lot of chemicals in the food, so you want to have like more of it, and so it makes you like sick.
Yeah, like junk food and all that.
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
makes you
that's true,
sick. Like,
that's true.
Maybe.
I've
Like
been
junk
trying
food
to
is
eat
something.
like healthier lately and like just like meat or like pure foods, and like I feel better than eating processed foods. And
Yeah.
that's why like processed food, like you look at the back and you see like monohydroxide, whatever, loads of them, and you see different acids and all that, and you're like, what's that doing in my food? Like, whereas when you're just having like a steak and eggs, where it's just 2 ingredients, instead of loads of ingredients.
But I do think there is some sort of chemical in food that makes you want to eat more. Because, like, for example, when you're eating Pringles and then you just like can't stop
Yeah,
eating them
that's
until
for
like your
sure.
mouth just hurts from like eating
Yeah.
too many Pringles, and you just can't stop. Or like with chocolate as well, you just can't stop. I think there's definitely some sort of chemicals in there. Like you just want to
Yeah.
eat.
They also made those, like the Pringles, they made them like scientifically the best size to fit in your mouth, apparently.
didn't they make them like smaller
like
as
for the
well?
box and for the mouth, they made them scientifically the best size, so like you'd want to eat more.
Oh yeah, because you can just put one like in your mouth, like
Yeah, like they fit
then-
perfectly. like,
yeah.
for your tongue palate and your,
yeah, and then you just eat them really fast. That's true.
yeah, like you should nom the Pringles.
And did you guys see also the thing in America for like a period of time? People were like posting videos of them buying like watermelon, and it
Oh,
was really
yeah.
like
And chicken. I mean,
yeah, chicken too, and it was really like I don't know how to
I
say
don't
it.
know
but
about this.
It has a really like it had a really like weird texture and like everything, and like it was almost as plastic or something, and like a lot of people were talking about it and were really mad about it. So yeah, that was weird.
And did you also see the Fanta? There's like much more orange. Like
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
the
US.
American
scary.
Fanta is like radioactive. It's,
Yeah,
like,
it's
it's
scary.
disgusting. I don't want to touch that.
Because they have like they allow like food coloring that's like illegal in Europe.
Yeah.
Like you see the blue American foods as well was like that's not allowed in Europe. And I remember they had like these Lady Gaga Oreos that were like in
Lady
America they
Gaga
were like
Oreos.
yeah, but
Yeah.
in America they were like they taste like normal Oreos, but they were like pink and green or something. And then I
food
bought
coloring
them
is so bad
like
for you.
in England. I bought them and they were just normal Oreos because the food coloring was illegal. So they just were normal Oreos that said Lady Gaga on them.
Lady Gaga edition.
Yeah. Are you guys familiar with the Mandela effect? So like
I heard about it, but I'm really
basically sort of like a collective memory that everyone thinks like let me think of an example. So the one I saw is like the
logos.
Bernstein bears or the Bernstein bears. Like people think it's one thing, but it's actually the other thing. Like you think
yeah, I
another
know
one I've
what
seen
you mean.
like Pikachu's tail has like a people think it's got
Oh,
like a black
yeah.
thing on the end,
But it's actually
but
brown.
it actually is brown.
And
So
about
like this, and
the-
everyone just thinks it has a black thing,
Yeah,
but it's
because
actually
it
not.
just looks more
Yeah.
pleasing to the eye,
Because
but actually it's
yeah,
that.
yeah. So do you think that's like evidence of parallel universes?
Well,
Or like a
that's
multiverse.
really
So
Or
wouldn't
maybe
that be
they
parallel
changed.
minds instead of parallel universes? Like interconnected minds? I don't think that has much to do with universes though. It has more to do with your mind and how it works on its own or like connected to another one.
Maybe, but I think maybe it could be like an evidence that like something switched in the parallel universes and the multiverse, and I
Like
don't
what?
know.
Pikachu's tail?
Yeah, like maybe the original design of Pikachu like changed. Someone went through the multiverse.
You can't
I
be
don't
talking
know.
about Pikachu like that. He's elite. Leave him alone. Respect.
Or maybe they had it like when we were like younger and we watched it and like played with it. It was one thing, but then like developed it, so we see it like today, but it's like the new version of
But that
it.
wouldn't be the Mandela
No,
effect
because if you
because
look
it
at the-
actually existed.
Yeah, like it
But
never
maybe
existed.
we just
Like,
like
ever-
never.
like never.
Ever. Like the Burger
Oh.
King, like, some people think the Amazon logo is like a different shade or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that, some people think the tick is orange when it's actually blue.
Really?
Yeah.
Orange.
Like the Burger King,
I
like,
thought it
like the
was
McDonald's.
Yeah, I think
No,
it's
it's
like
blue.
brownish.
It's blue, it's
orange.
No,
blue.
it's blue.
It's blue.
Yeah,
You
but
see, you
isn't
think it's
that-
orange.
But isn't
You-
that just because like?
Isn't it like
It's
black
because
and
we
then
shop
orange?
there a lot.
John check.
But isn't that because like for
Okay, I
example?
might be
for
wrong
the-
here. I might get humbled. I don't know.
Let me check. You guys keep talking.
Yeah, check.
But isn't it also because just like, for example, the Burger King logo, there's a lot of colors, a lot of different
But-
sign in it. So obviously
Yeah.
you'll get
It
confused.
is orange.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Is it? No, I thought it was blue.
Yeah, I thought.
No,
you see,
the-
we're got affected by the Mandela
No,
effect.
because the
Okay,
Amazon
but
Prime
Amazon
one
Prime
is
is
blue.
blue. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon
Okay.
Prime is blue.
That's why.
Okay, but that's like, Yeah, we can't use Amazon. That's okay.
I also saw a thing about like emojis. There was like an
Oh,
emoji
yeah.
of like a thief.
Oh yeah, like the rubber emoji.
Yeah, that
Yeah, the
emoji,
robot.
the
Yeah.
thief emoji. I swear that.
Like, I've seen
the
it,
emoji
but-
of the robber who's got like a bag of money like on his back,
The robber emoji. Do you not remember an emoji like that? And now it's not there.
and
Like,
it
you
just
can
doesn't
check your
exist.
phone.
It just never
But
existed.
it's just on iOS though. I think Android has it. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen it, but I think that's because you know the game BitLife. They have a like emoji like that.
BitLife.
What's that?
Okay, well it's like this mobile game where you're like, one of the things you can do is go to prison, and when you're escaping prison, there's like a that robber emoji exactly, and then maybe that's why
Is it
people think
yellow
it exists.
as well, like The Simpsons?
Yeah, I don't know. But do you guys believe in the multiverse theory? That there's a multiverse.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you know how the theory about how the universe is always expanding and never really stops? I feel like it's expanding, but like it's also destroying itself by a path. You know, like how it's moving all along, and like more things are creating it themselves, and like more multiverses, omniverses, and different galaxies and all of that. But we'll never ever get to be into another galaxy. Like, you know, the galaxy next to us, Andromeda Galaxy, like there has to be life in there. And like there has to be other universes with other lives. Not maybe not parallel universes, but like other universes, maybe not so similar, but like there has to be.
Maybe, but you don't think there's like a parallel universe where it's just like instead of being what you are now,
Probably.
you're like
Probably
Ed
out of the
Sheeran.
infinite
Also, we
amount
have,
of
like-
universes, there has to be like
Like in
one
Spider-Man.
that
yeah, like in
resembles-
Spider-Man. Yeah,
Yeah, like Miles Morales and like all of
yeah,
them.
yeah.
I do believe the thing where it's like, okay, I don't remember how we call it, but I saw a video about it like not long ago, and it's like how it was like a child explaining to his mom. He was like 3 or 4, and he kept on saying,
Yeah, you
kept on
told me.
saying like, "Mom, you know I can speak Spanish," and the mom was like, "Okay." She was like, "Well, he probably saw it on like a show or something," and he's like, "Oh, now I can speak Spanish," but then he like went up with this whole story about how like he was living in Spain before, but then his mom was like really poor, so he had like to run away, but then he died because he got run over by a car, and then he woke up and she was his new mom, and then but it was really weird because he's 4 and he came up with this whole story, and then he was saying like, "Oh yeah, Mom, you know, like my mom was so nice like you, and she had the same earrings as you," and it was really weird. So I do believe in like a, I don't know.
Isn't that more reincarnation?
Reincarnation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
reincarnation kind of.
I don't think it happens to everyone though.
Yeah, I
don't
think it's
believe
only.
in-
But I
Maybe
think
it's a mental
also-
disorder.
No, I think it happens to everyone. We just forget about it.
What, and then some
Well,
people
no,
don't
that
forget.
will seem like obviously that little kid didn't forget about it.
Yeah, but like some
But like,
people,
most people forget, but
like
not.
if they had like trauma or like something like really big happened in the past life. Wait.
Go on. Go
And
on.
then like we might have like when we were kids we might like remember it, but then as we grow older we forget about it. And maybe
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say. Maybe when you're a kid, like when you're 1, 2 years old,
Yeah, like you know
and you just can't
everything.
speak, you don't know how to speak, you remember all of that,
Yeah.
Oh,
and
maybe-
then like
maybe
as soon as
don't
you
know how-
develop
And
a
then your new
conscience, you
memories-
forget it.
Replace
Yeah.
the old ones.
Yeah, because can you remember anything from when like you were 1 year old,
No,
like the
it's
moment
not.
you were born?
No.
Because
No,
guys, I also do believe kind of in that thing. I don't know, maybe people are gonna think I'm crazy, but like,
Here we go.
there's like this thing, and okay, it's not the happiest thing ever, but like, for some reasons, I know how it feels to like drown,
Oh.
like in the sea, like
Oh,
actually,
yeah, me too.
like feeling like drowning and not being able to swim back up. Like you can swim like so much, but you just won't get up, and like I don't know, I'm like, what if maybe before I died from like drowning, so that's why
Like
I
in your
know
past
that well.
I've heard about that. It's
I know.
really cool.
And because I'm like, I don't know how it feels to like be burned or like to die from like being burned or something. I don't know how it is to like be shot by a gun or something, but I know how it is to like feel like you're drowning. I don't know, it's really weird.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
And also I heard something about like that's why like when you're born you like cry a lot, because like I don't know.
Because you feel you're drowning.
No.
No, I get what you
Because like
mean.
as
you're
Jennifer was
sad from
saying
your
that like
past life.
you're just like waking up or something and like you're crying a lot, but I don't know. I'm not sure about that.
It's like
'cause-
you die in your past life of something traumatic, and then it's like you just wake up as a baby and you know everything, and then
so you cry or something.
yeah.
I feel like if reincarnation was real, the population would stay the same and it wouldn't move.
What?
No, I
Yeah, no,
feel
actually,
like
I see what you mean because like population's growing.
Yeah.
So there's no like. So let's say there's like I don't know 5 billion people, and they all die and they get new 5 billion minds, and then we'd only ever have 5 billion people on Earth.
Yeah.
But because there's more people
That's
now,
why debunked.
yeah, debunked.
Yes, myth busted.
Yeah, because as population's growing, then we can't just have, unless we have like, I don't know, a horse dies and becomes a baby.
No, yeah, that's what I was thinking, because we don't know the exact animal population. Maybe it's just
Yeah.
like between living beings or mammals.
Yeah, maybe like
reptiles, you know.
I was a fly in my past life.
Maybe I was a T-Rex like 60 million years ago, and now like, maybe it's like, you know.
But it's like constant, like you
I-
die and you were
I
like a
have to say-
T-Rex, and then you were
it's like
germ, and then you were
a germ,
frog, and then I was thinking of something like
A
after a
toad.
T-Rex.
a chicken.
A chicken. Yeah, but chickens went out right after.
But like, do you believe in like, if you've been
Mammals,
like
like I said
good in
two
your
times.
life, and when you die, they get to be like a human again, or like a good animal. But like, if you've been like bad like in your whole life, you die and you turn to an ant.
Yeah, but who says being an ant is bad? Like
Yeah.
you can lift 100 times your
'Cause,
body
like,
weight.
That's true.
Okay, a
From both.
cockroach.
Cockroaches can't like die. They're quite
Cockroach
strong.
like can resist like 100 times their body weight.
Yeah,
That's
but
pretty
that's
cool.
not
They
That's
just
pretty
use
cool
it
if you
as
ask
like a
me.
bad animal.
Like disgusting animal.
Yeah, but like who decides if an animal is bad? Like, okay, a slug. That
Yeah.
I'll accept that. A
Yeah,
slug.
but like if you're a slug, you won't think you're disgusting.
Yeah, you think
Yeah,
like,
you're
I'm
like
fine.
all
No,
musty.
but it's like
Maybe you'll think that
If
like
someone else
humans
would
are gross
see
because
you.
you're like, because you'll be like, humans, where's their slime? Like,
But like, would
do
you
see what I'm
rather want
saying?
to be a butterfly or a slug?
A
Okay, well,
slug because
right now-
I don't want to live for just one day.
But right now, as a human,
They
I
don't
would
live
say
one day.
a
Yeah,
Yeah, butterflies
It's the
live one day.
fight, the other ones.
No, that's flies. Yeah.
No,
Flies. Butterflies live for one day. I saw
No,
it
it's
I
the
heard
other
about
on
that.
animals.
Cartoon Network. I saw it.
Fireflies. Are they called that?
Fireflies.
They
Oh, yeah.
run by like rivers and they go bzzz.
Oh, dragonfly.
Dragonfly.
Yeah.
They live for one day, but not. No.
Butterfly. If you say so.
We'll check out.
Yes. I'll bet you money.
So wait, final thoughts. Reincarnation then? Does it exist, yeah or no?
Yeah.
It does, and some
Maybe
like, at
in
some
parallel
point.
universes.
Maybe in parallel universes.
I thought of something like, what if? Because like the population is like increasing, right?
Mhm.
So we, like everyone that used to live like 200 years ago, they died and they're like here now.
Yeah.
But then maybe like aliens or something came to make more people.
Okay, I think we're going a bit
listen
too
to-
much.
Like
Okay.
people came to Earth and they made like new people because there's a limit, and then aliens came and made us. So maybe we're all aliens. Do you get what I mean?
I think that's a bit of a stretch.
Well,
Like
basically,
think about it before you go to sleep tonight.
No, thank you.
I might have a headache too.
I think we're gonna wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for listening. Let us know what you think. Are these conspiracy theories actually true? Did aliens actually come and increase the population, or is this all just rubbish? Make sure to comment down below, and thank you so much for watching.
What's the outro music?